Hey babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing a get ready with me / Q&A. Over on Instagram I did a little question box and I asked you guys to ask me some questions. If you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Go follow me on Instagram. I'm on there every single day and I go live every Wednesday. So tomorrow I'll be live. If you have a question for me, go over on my Instagram, ask me live. But before we get started, I want to share with you guys my cute t-shirt. Look at it from the back. I'm not sure if it's showing, but it's so cute. I got it from the Lash Artist box. If you guys are not subscribed, subscribe because these are getting sent out March 22nd. You can use my code Jesicavxo to get your box. It comes with this super cute oversized tee. I'm obsessed. Every box that they have sent me, I have like right there because it's so cute. The packaging is to die for. And I know I might use this in the future. But what it is, it's a monthly subscription box. I think it's $55 with shipping included. And it gives you like a little thing right here that says what's in the box. So I'm just going to quickly go over it. This month we received this t-shirt that I am wearing. I received this really cool black tape. This is by Lash. I'm not even going to try to butcher the name. It's called Lash. Hello, focus on the tape. I don't know if it's going to focus or not because my camera is a little crazy sometimes. I think I need to change the settings. But this is by Lash Apothecary. I'm not going to butcher it, but it's a black tape. That's what we got in this month's box. We also got some Spoolies. These are just regular spoolies with glitter and then like the regular fibers. But these right here are kind of like plastic. I don't know how to say them, but when I went live and I unboxed it, yeah, live, people got to see first, the first reaction, first dibs. How do you say it? I don't know. They said that people use these for, what is it called? It's gonna focus on my face. Let me cover it. They use these for brow lammies and all this stuff, and it's so soft. When I was like brushing my lashes, yes, I don't have lash extensions, let's not talk about it, JK, I talk about it in the video, but it is so soft. Like, I feel like it's softer than a regular brush. How cool are these? I have never seen those before. We also got some really cute stickers. I'm pretty sure this is the, what are they called again? Fangirl. I think this is the Fangirl logo. Really pretty. And then we also got the little spoolie. Oh, I love this little sticker. So cute. And then a little Fangirl sticker. Love it. And then last but not least, we got the Biotin vitamin spray. This is by Lash Affair. On live, I did mention that I had a couple other ones. Let me get them real quick. So I have them right here. I have the Lash Snap and the grwm. What is this? Oh, this is the same one that I got. It's for lashes, hair, and nails. Biotin supplement. Yeah, so what you do is you just shake it. Oh, this one feels full because this is the new one. I've already opened this one. Have I? Which is the new one? I don't know. Okay, this is the new one. The grwm Biotin, I believe. I don't know. But what you do is you just open it and you just spray it in your mouth. So, serving size 8 sprays. Let me read. Shake well before use. Spray directly into mouth and hold 5 seconds before swallowing. Take 1 serving. 8 sprays daily. Caution, keep out of reach from children, blah, blah, blah. I feel like this one, the Lash Snap one, is pretty cool. I've used it before when I'm editing. I have it here, and it does relax me. So this is just like a Biotin spray by Lash Affair. Again, like I mentioned, all you do is shake it up and spray 8 times in your mouth, hold, and then swallow, versus taking like a vitamin pill. But that's all that we got in this month's LAB Lash Artist box. So freaking cute. Again, if you want to subscribe, save some money, use my code Jesicavxo. How cute is this tee? I'm like obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, let's zoom in and get into today's video. Come closer. Come closer. That's close enough. So I was debating of starting with my foundation already on for obvious reasons, but I decided, let me be vulnerable. Let me show you guys my raw skin. Since I hit 20 years old, my skin hates me. I always have acne. I always have acne scars. Whatever, let's just get into it. I'm gonna start with my Morphe Equalizer Primer. If you guys didn't know, I started my YouTube channel with makeup tutorials. I get asked a lot, like, how did you start doing YouTube videos? I started doing makeup tutorials about 4 years ago. I was doing makeup tutorials. I worked at Ulta, Sephora, and I just loved doing like purple, green. That's not what we're gonna do today. Today we're gonna do my natural, not even natural, my everyday makeup routine. I have this routine down packed. It takes me a good 20-30 minutes to get through it. Are you okay, puppy? Are you okay? You're over there coughing. The foundation I'm using is the Morphe Filter Effect. And let's get into some questions. I asked over on Instagram to send me some questions, and I'm going to answer them for you guys today. If you guys don't know, I go live every Wednesday on my Instagram. So tomorrow I'll be live. Go follow me on Instagram if you're not following me already. I like to ask a lot of questions over there. I'm on Instagram every single day. So let's get into the first question. Let's see, a good one. Okay, so this is a good question. She asked, do you see yourself lashing until you're old? When do you plan on retiring? So I don't think I see myself sitting behind a lashing chair for the rest of my life. I am a licensed cosmetologist. So I always think back to, like, I would love to do nails. I would love to do hairdos, makeup. I'm not sure right now. My journey is lashing. I want to, in this year, it's gonna happen. It's on my vision board. I'm gonna open a lashing studio and probably have like a good 2 to 3 girls lashing with me. So that's gonna free up more time for me to be like a manager, a boss, and maybe start doing like brow lammies and still doing services. But then hopefully I can open more salons and then like sit back and help other girls build their career doing lashes. I don't think I see myself sitting behind a chair and lashing 24/7, but I do see myself lashing for a long time. And maybe like when I start doing online courses, trainings, I'm still going to be lashing, but it's going to be a little bit different than me being full-time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see myself being a full-time lash artist for the rest of my life. I have thought about doing like PMU, which is permanent makeup, but at the same time I get scared and I don't think that's my journey, but it seems really cool. And like, I love doing brows. You guys are going to see me later on do my brows. I love doing brows. I do have my brows laminated right now, and someone told me like, you need to put oil on them, because I was like, dude, they're so dry. On Instagram Live last week, I was like, they're so dry. And they said, it's like you're bleaching your hair and you're not putting nothing on it. And it clicked, you know? So I was like, oh God, I need to do a little bit more research on brows, you know? But yeah, I don't see myself lashing like for the rest of my life, but I do see myself lashing maybe once a week, twice a week, you know, training other people and doing things like that. The things I would do to have a clear complexion like this, you don't even want to ask. I am doing a intense nighttime skin routine, intense daytime skin routine, and it's just one of my goals. I don't know when I'm going to achieve it, but it is one of my goals. Now I am going to add some concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I love it. I like matte stuff because I am kind of oily. So throughout the day when I powder up, in like 30 minutes, it looks like skin. It looks so nice. It looks like skin, duh. But it looks like not cakey, if you know what I mean. Before I add my liner and like mascara, I am going to look like a potato because I don't have lash extensions on. So sad. But next week, when you're watching next week's Tuesday's upload, I'm gonna be in Vegas. So I'm gonna have my lashes done. I'm gonna redo my hair because my pink is outgrown. And what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna do my nails again. I'm gonna look so cute. So follow me on Instagram to keep up with me. I am planning on filming with some friends out there, so you want to stay tuned for that. But right now, I miss my lashes. I'm like so bald, it looks weird. I feel like I look like a baby because like little kids don't have mascara or lashes. That's how I feel. Now I am going to lightly powder my face with the Morphe powder. This is just in translucent. What I do is I use my Morphe M581. I dip it in, and on the top I just like swirl it, and you can see I already did this side, and look at this side. It's like sticky. It's like, I don't know. So I have to powder it down. I was talking to one of my guests. We like to talk about makeup and skincare and all that stuff, and we're talking about how we don't know how people like dewy skin. Like some people will not set their face. They'll put the foundation on and leave their face dewy. And I'm like, I do not know. Like, I feel like my skin would be stuck to my face. I don't know how they do it. And then under my eye, I do bake. So I'll grab more powder on a dry, what is it called? Little sponge. This one is by Cami Naiwin. It has a little CM on there. I love these little sponges. So I'll just set like the sides of my nose and like under. And I'll like bake those areas, but everywhere else I dip in the powder, and then on the top I just like remove the excess and just pat 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 pat. You do not want to rub, because then you're just going to lift up that foundation that you placed. I go over my brows, over my eyelid. Ugh, I can do this because I don't have lash extensions. When I have lash extensions, I use a smaller brush like this to go over my eyelid. I go like that, so my lashes are okay. But right now, since I don't have lashes, I'm like just poking my face. Okay, next question. Let's see. How many practice lash sets did you have to do to feel confident to start charging? It's going to depend on everyone. I like to follow a lot of lash artists, and everyone has different opinions. Some people say charge just for the products. Some people say just charge $50, even if you're going to waste 5 hours on them. There's a lot of opinions out there. I say do what's best for you, what you feel more comfortable in. If you have a sister that you can practice on, I would suggest you doing her lashes every day. Do her lashes, remove them. Do her lashes, remove them. Do her lashes, remove them. Or if you have like a mannequin, practice as much as you can. Just practice on picking up the extensions, isolating, getting that muscle memory so it's easier when you have a guest. You need to practice your taping, when you do gel pads and all that stuff, you need to practice how to map, all that stuff. So it takes time. When I hired my assistant, she said, don't pay me until I learn. And I'm like, what? I have to pay you to learn. Like anywhere you work at, let's say you apply at Ulta, they're not going to be like, okay, for the first 2 weeks, you're not going to get paid. You're going to come in, you're going to learn the system, you're going to learn this, but you're not going to get paid. What? No, it doesn't work that way. You're going to get paid while you're learning. And at the lash lounge that I worked at in Vegas, I think I have a YouTube video talking about it. I'll post it up here if I do. I feel like I have a little hair. I loved that I started there because she hired, how many was it? 4, I think it was like 4 girls at a time, and we got trained for about 3 months, and we were practicing on each other. We were practicing how to greet guests, isolation, like everything you need to know about lashes for 3 months. And then we were practicing on the other girls that worked there, their sisters, them, their moms. Like we were doing free sets, but I was still getting paid. I was clocking in, getting paid, and leaving. So when you say how many practice lash sets do you have to do to feel confident to start charging, I would say start charging now. Like you need to learn, and like they're still getting something done. Don't just place 2 lashes and charge them $50, you know, but like try your best. I say do it now, because I don't want you to start like getting better and then being scared to charge the people that you practiced on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you practice on your friend or like on models, and they're coming back for touch-ups and you're still not charging them, and then you get to a point where you're like, dude, okay, I'm kind of good and I'm still like practicing on them because I've only been doing lashes a month, 2 months. How am I going to start charging them? Like, you get me? So I say now, like, if you feel like you learned in your lash training or wherever, start charging now. It really depends on you. So I'm gonna bronze with this Juvia's Place. This is like a little bronzer. I love the packaging. Can you see? I hate when my camera doesn't focus. What are you focusing on, ma'am? There you go. Look at the packaging. It is so beautiful. I love this packaging. So I'm just gonna bronze with my MAC. I don't know what this is. It's like a MAC 168. It's just a little slanted brush, and I bronze right here just to, like, you know, chisel out my face. Someone did say, not a question, but can you show an updated studio tour and lash cart tour? I just filmed a updated lash cart, and I'll post it up here so you guys can watch. And I do have a studio tour video. Not much has changed. I don't know when I filmed that, but not much has changed. Maybe like a little bit of decor here and there, but like my big pieces where they're at. Oh no, I think I moved my mirror. It's not much has changed. Once I get a bigger studio, once I get a storefront, I'm not sure yet. I'm still looking to see like what will suit me. I'll definitely do like an empty tour, then me decorating tour and all that fun stuff. But I do have already a cart tour and the studio tour. Like I said, I haven't changed much. When you're adding bronzer, I always mess up and I always start going like this. And again, if you're going back and forth, you're gonna pull that powder that you already applied, the foundation, and then you're gonna get red, and then it's gonna be like skin bronzer on top of like natural skin. So to do your bronzer, I like to pat versus rubbing in, but sometimes I'm just like in a rush that I do go like that. I had 2 questions about Soco. Let me see. One was, did you ever use the Soco lash products, and if you did, what did you think about them? And another one, I know I've seen it here. Let me see. The other one says, what are your thoughts on the Soco lash brand and their owner? So if you guys seen my, what is it called, my 2021 LashCon video, I met Jenna from Soco at LashCon, and she was really sweet when I met her. She was really nice, down to earth. I met her husband. They like live on a ranch, I think, if I remember correctly, and they have like horses and like all these animals, and she was really sweet. I don't have much to say because after LashCon, I really didn't keep up with her too much. I haven't really talked to her. It's just there's a lot of people in the lash industry now that it's really hard to stay in touch with a lot of people because she is a mom, so I'm sure she's super busy with her brand, her kids, her husband. Me, I'm a mom. I have my husband, my lash business, YouTube, Instagram. I'm now on TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok. I try to post. Some people say like post 3 TikToks a day, and I'm just like, I could barely do like 2 a week. What are you talking about? But I'll get better, you know, once I like keep practicing. But yeah, she was really sweet. Nothing much more to say. I just met her there. What else? Hold on. There was the other one that it says, did I ever use the Soco lash products? I have not. And that's because, again, my dog scared me. That's again because last year when I received that package, I was really like set on, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So I wasn't really venturing out and trying other products. This year, you guys know, it's like new year, new me. I'm trying everything out. So I haven't 100% tried out everything. I did try a little bit of their, like, what was it? Their sealer and their primer. It was amazing. But again, I I never really used a sealer and primer, so I don't know what to compare it to. But their packaging is amazing. It's eco-friendly, really cute, very aesthetic. I know I said I was gonna leave like the Lash box out so I can see the quotes, but actually it's like all the way back in my lash drawer. Again, I need to take out all those lashes and start practicing doing my inventory. I think I did have a question about like, how do you keep inventory or something like that? My camera had stopped recording, so I hope that the background didn't move too much. But the question was, how do you keep track of your expenses, appointments, inventory? So with my inventory, I think I do have a video showing you how I keep inventory. It's most likely lashes, because anytime I see that I'm running down like on mascara wands, head pads, anything like that, I just hop on Amazon and order it. I know I should do something different to keep that inventory a little bit more, you know, put together, but it is only me in the studio, so that's something I need to work on, because once I have more people working in the studio, it's going to get a little bit more hectic. So I need to have a system down packed now. But I do have I don't know if I do have a video, but I keep inventory on my iPad. I should make an updated one, because again, I have so many products that I haven't put in my inventory sheet, and I've been using products that, again, I haven't shown that I am using the products. And what else was it? How do I keep track of my appointments? I have an app. It's called Square Appointments. So easy, you guys. It is free for one person. I think it's now free for more people. Again, I'm not sure because it's only me, but that's how I keep track of my appointments. I used to only do reoccurring appointments and booking my clients out, but then I continuously got like messages like, hey, can I change my appointment? Hey, can I change my appointment? And it got a little overwhelming. So on New Year's, I sent out an email saying, hey, you have to book your own appointments. If you're going to reschedule, cancel, anything like that, you have to go in and do it yourself. The only appointments that are going to be set in place for like the rest of the year, unless like we have to switch it for whatever reason, is reoccurring appointments. Other than that, you have to book your own appointments. So like if you forget, unfortunately, you're gonna have to book a full set. And yeah, I just keep it, I let my guest book out. And what else? How do you keep track of your expenses? I don't. I am in the works of working with a accountant, bookkeeper, all that stuff, getting my taxes done, and I'm just like, it's a hot mess. I'm like, y'all need to do it for me. I know I should learn so I can know what to look out for, but my husband keeps track of all that stuff. I am now going to bronze / contour my nose with the same powder I showed you guys earlier, the Juvia's Place. And that powder I'm also going to use for eyeshadow. I just apply a wash of brown on my eyelids, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. The next question I got is, where is it? When you had your first kid, how did you balance doing lashes and being a mom? I don't know if I talked about how I got into the beauty industry before. I think maybe like on live. I tell you guys everything on live on my Instagram. But I am a teen mom. I had my daughter when I was 17. When I was 17, I had my daughter. When I got pregnant, I was 16. I dropped out of high school, went and got my GED. They did not want to give it to me because I was too young. I should be going to school, but I told them I'm pregnant and I ditch a lot. I'm not going back to school. Get me my GED. I want to go into beauty school. So I took my test, passed, got my GED, and when I gave birth to my daughter, I was already in the works of going to a beauty school. So I gave birth to my daughter. I started breastfeeding her. Around like 6 months, my daughter was like 6 months old, I started beauty school. I graduated when my daughter was like a year and like 3 months. She was already like walking and stuff. And after that, I just started my beauty career. I've never worked anywhere else than beauty. The only like retail places I've worked is Ulta and Sephora, but other than that, I've only worked at salons. I worked like at a Supercuts, and then like just like beauty salons, a lash lounge. When I was younger, when I was like 14, 13, I did work at like an ice cream shop for like 2 days, but I don't think that counts. But you said when you had your first kid, how did you balance doing lashes and being a mom? So when I had my daughter, I was already in beauty school, and then I hated the full service salon. Maybe when I go to Vegas, I'll pass by and like record where I used to work at. The owner was a horrible boss. I've only had horrible bosses. I'm just kidding. No, when I worked at that lash lounge in Vegas, that boss was amazing. That's like my blueprint. That's like what I want to follow. The other bosses, not so good. I do have a video of the nasty lash lounge I worked here in Memphis. I'll post it up here. It was horrible. I think that video is like 40 minutes long. I need to go back and watch it because I know I missed a lot of stuff in that video, even though it's like that long. But I worked at that full service salon, cutting men hair, getting hair splinters, getting hit on by like guys that looked like my dad, and it was horrible. I hated it. So once I worked at the lash lounge, I loved it. But I've always worked as a mom. I don't know anything else. I was a stay-at-home mom when I moved here, and I got depressed because it was depressing. I love to be independent, make my own money, and like just like be able to spoil my kids, spoil myself, and you know, just have that like independency. Like, I'm smart, no one can take this away from me, you know, everything I know, no one can take it away from me. And balancing it, how did I balance it? My husband is amazing. When I had my daughter, he wasn't my husband, of course, but my boyfriend at the time was amazing. My boyfriend and my husband, the same person. And I have an amazing mom. They always help me. So even to this day, my mom helps a lot. My mom picks up the kids 3 days a week from school. The days I lash, she picks them up. Then my husband goes and picks them up when he gets out of work. The kids get out at 3. My mom picks them up. My husband's done working like around 4 or 5. He picks them up, and then I get home like around 6:30, and then we're here. So like, my mom and my husband have always been there for me, and I'm so thankful for that. I don't know where I would be if I had a bad baby daddy, or like I didn't have a relationship with my parents. Well, with my mom, I don't have a relationship with my dad. But like, if I didn't have those two people that not push, but like, that I don't even have to ask. It's not like, I hear this a lot when people are like, oh honey, can you babysit the kids? I'm gonna go do this. It's not like that with me and my husband. I'm just like, babe, I have an appointment Saturday for my nails. And he knows like, where am I gonna leave the kids? He's gonna have the kids, you know? It's not like a question. Like him too, he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go get my hair done. I'm not gonna be like, he's not gonna ask me to watch the kids. Well, Aaliyah, because he takes Fruity to get his hair cut with him. But like, it's weird. I don't have to ask him to like, hey, I wanna go out, can you watch? Like, it's not a question. It's just like, I'm gonna do this. You're gonna have the kids because they're yours too, you know? So it's crazy that there's some people out there that can't do that. Where was I getting with that? I was getting to something with that, but I kind of forgot. So I bronzed my nose. Now I am going to use a different brush. Let me see my little brushes here. I definitely need to wash all my brushes. I haven't washed them in a while. Sometimes when I am being a good girl, I'll use this. This is the daily brush cleaner, and I'll use it after I do my makeup, but not today. I'm gonna use the Morphe M441. Again, same bronzer, just pick some up and wash that over my eyelids. Pat, 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 pat. I like to pat a lot of stuff into my face. I don't like to drag, even though I was like dragging my nose and my cheeks a little bit. I like to pat just so it can like last longer. I feel like it blends out a little bit better too when you just pat. What other question should we answer? My girl said, how do you stay motivated in the lash industry? I already know why you're asking this, and the reason why is because I didn't depend on bad bosses. You, my friend, had a bad boss, and I've talked about it, I think in that nasty lash artist video, I talked about it a little bit, how some girls that started lashing with that nasty lash tech don't lash today. And that's because they didn't have a good role model. It's kind of like, you know, when kids are raised with bad parents and then they either thrive or they either follow in their parents' footsteps. It's like that. You are not wanting to lash because of the bad experience you had, and it's horrible. You know, you don't have that support. You're new into the industry. You don't know the ins and outs. So if you stay motivated, I feel like following other people that you are inspired by and not following people that you're not inspired by. Like if you follow someone that when they pop up on your For You page or like on the stories or like wherever, and you just get that pit in your stomach that's like, ooh, like they're so motivated, it's like irritating me, or like something, it's not motivating me, I feel like I'm not doing enough. Stop freaking following them. Don't follow people that don't feel, I just like spit everywhere, that don't give you that motivation. If I'm like that to someone, I would rather them not follow me than follow me because they think I'm motivating but I'm not motivating them. Unfollow me. If you see me and you're like, oh my gosh, she's doing so much and I hate my life, don't freaking follow me. Like follow me when you're okay, you know. Follow people that make you feel motivated, people that make you feel, oh my gosh, she did that, I want to do it, and like get you excited for your day. That's gonna help you stay motivated. There is a lot of people in the lash industry. If you guys watch my 2019 LashCon video, I did mention some of these people that I met at that LashCon that just like sucked me dry. Like I was no one. I'm not no one even right now, but back then I wasn't doing that much YouTube lash content. My Instagram wasn't like, people were not following me. People that lash brands didn't know me, but these particular people, it was just a couple, I went up to them and I was like, hey, how are you? And like they were just like kissing ass to lash brands or people that were popping in the lash industry on Instagram. Back then I didn't even know that. I knew that when I came back and I started like checking on all these people, and I was like, dang, this person they were kissing ass to has like 20-30K on Instagram. Dang, this is a lash influencer. Dang. And they were like giving me the fucking cold shoulder, and I was like, oh, where are you from? And they'd be like, oh, I'm from here. And I'm just like, I felt weird at the moment, but I didn't know why, and now I do. And now I'm just like, F you. So please, if you're not getting motivated by someone, don't follow them. And by staying motivated, it's just, I moved out of that lash studio by myself. I could have fell too, you know. I could have started lashing with that nasty lash tech and she'd be a horrible boss and me be like, okay, lashes are just not for me here in Memphis. But what I did was I left. I opened up my own studio and I created the lash life, whatever, the lash studio, my career that I desired. Like I manifested it and I worked hard for it. And I feel like that's gonna be you. First, girl, first, you gotta get your license. You gotta get your license. Because I know when we chatted, you were telling me that you're in school. I don't know if you've already graduated, but get that first and then open up your own studio. Start practicing on your cousin or your sister-in-law. I don't remember what she was, but she does lashes too, you know, so get motivated with her. I'm now going to use this Morphe M403 and the little bronzer and blush from the Jaclyn Hill x Becca collection. This is so old. I need a new one, but I love it so much. It just looks like skin, and that's what I'm like, where did I apply it? I applied it over here. That's what I really like, when products look like skin and it doesn't look artificial, like baby pink or like a crazy color on your cheek that is like, honey, that is not a regular blush. Like that is fake. Even though, you know, people that know makeup know that this is not natural, it still looks, you know, for me a little bit more on the natural side, and that's what I like. So I just apply that bronzer in the middle and the blush everywhere on my face. I apply it first, of course, here to get like the most payout, but then I kind of like bring it in on my nose. I bring it in like right here, like from where my concealer and bronzer is. I go right here in the center, kind of go over my concealer, kind of go over here on my jaw. I just bring it everywhere to kind of like give that full blended look or whatever. And then with a little brush or like a little fan brush like this. How cute is this? It's so tiny. I get some of the highlighter and just add some to the center of my eyes. Dude, I would be almost done if I had my lashes done. They would look, it would look so nice. Like, this is my everyday, quick, fast makeup routine, and my lashes are definitely missing. I apply a little bit like on the bridge of my nose. Sometimes I like to add here to the tip of my nose, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know where to apply it. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit there. What else is needed? My eyeliner, mascara, and eyebrows, and then we are done. And then my lips, of course, too. Let me see, where is the mascara? I'm gonna use this one. This is the only one I have. It's the Man Eater by Tarte. It's so tiny, and that's because, again, I've always had lash extensions for like about 2 years now. 2 years now? Am I stretching it? I think like a year maybe. I've had lash extensions on continuously, like just touch-ups, and right now I'm like, I let them all fall off. Okay, let's see. Next question. Are you ever going to start your own lash business, like lash supplies? Never say never, but I do not see it in my future. It's just, again, not my journey. This is the thing, guys. If you feel compelled, or you feel like, this is my journey to do YouTube, this is my journey to do trainings, this is my journey to do products, that's your journey. But don't go looking at someone and say, they're successful doing this, let me do it. No, because then you're not going to be happy. I feel like lash products are a beast of its own. Like, I tried in the beginning. I was very influenced by some people that were just dropping lash products, making bank, and they were getting everything from Alibaba. And I was like, I could do that. But then I was like, you know what? I want my products to be amazing. I do not just want to get something from Alibaba, slap my name on it, and then just sell it and make money. Even though other people were doing it, that's just definitely not my journey. I feel like, one, shipping. I don't even know the ins and outs of shipping. I know I can learn, of course, everyone can learn, but that freaks me out. I'm like, how do I ship? Like, when I ship giveaway packages, it's so expensive. One package was like $30, and I'm like, why is it so expensive for a package? Now imagine me selling tweezers. Is it gonna be the same price? I don't know. But that is not my journey. I do not see it. What I do see is probably a tweezer, you know, like that would be fun to have like a really cute aesthetic tweezer with like an aesthetic logo. I am trying to change like my brand. So my lash studio is called Jesica Lashes. I know, so original. And my Instagram, YouTube is Jesicavxo. And when I start doing like online trainings and like all this stuff, I want to be known like, oh, Jesica from XYZ. I don't know what, you know? Kind of like 𝑽𝑰𝑫𝑬𝑒𝑹, you know, like their artist, or Kimber, CEO of 𝑽𝑰℆𝑖, or like Trina from MAVEN Artistry, or Cheryl from Untamed Artistry. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to be like Jesica. Even though I love my name, Jesicavxo, I want to have like a brand, you know? So that's going to be first. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe I can do like some tweezers, merch, definitely. That's in the works if you're watching. How fun, merch. Some really cool, like, you know, t-shirts. I don't know, but nothing like lash products. Like adhesive, definitely not. That's not my journey. Primer, sealers, lashes. Whew, I don't know. I don't think that's my journey. Maybe some colored lashes. That'd be fun. But to be honest, I don't think that's in my journey. I do not see it. Gel pads, all that stuff. I'd rather just purchase from like a reputable brand. I don't think I want to do my own. I'm still debating if I should do eyeliner or not. My eyes look so sad without lash extensions. I don't even have an eyelash curler, so like my lashes are like super straight. let's start with the brows, and then maybe we can figure out if we're gonna do liner or not. This eyebrow is so much higher than this one. It's just probably that I need like a Botox so my eyebrows don't go up. But you guys can see this brow is all the way up to like my forehead. It's like really high up there. Okay, let me start. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. I also have the brow definer. I like that one as well. And I also have the Anastasia brow pen in dark brown. I haven't used this since I got my eyebrows laminated. I feel like with this, it's more than enough and it just looks good. Let's answer a couple more questions before we get done. Let me see here. The next question is going to be, what are some good lashes for classic and hybrid? I hardly do classic now, but my favorite lashes are the Borboleta OG lashes. I use the Borboleta OG for 0.07, 0.15. My favorite 0.3 lashes are Dollhouse lashes. I love them so much. I actually need to go in and buy more. I am planning on I'm like so sad. I'm planning on trying other brands. So I'm like reaching out to some of my friends, and a lot of people are saying try Lashbox LA. I went on their website and they have lashes down to 0.02, like really thin lashes. So I want to give maybe them a try. But those are like my favorite lashes. Borboleta OG lashes for 0.15, 0.07. Those are like by far the best lashes in my opinion. But I have tried EBL. Those are good. I have tried the Lash Professional. Those are good. I've tried what else did I say? Did I say Untamed Artistry? Did I say that already? No, I said EBL. Untamed Artistry lashes are good for 0.07, 0.15. But again, those are just some of my faves. Borboleta OG, I just love and just have purchased for the longest time. And those are just my favorite. Even though the other products are just as good, I don't know why I always gravitate back to Borboleta OG. I really don't. I don't know why. The last question that I'm going to answer is, what are some good isolation tweezers when doing volume? Oh my goodness. Right now, it's funny because I said don't ask what my favorite XYZ is because every week it's going to change. Right now, my favorite ones are from MAVEN Artistry. I'll post a picture here and I'll link them down below for you guys. They're so good. I have so many tweezers. If you guys see my lash cart tour, I have a ton of tweezers, a ton of lashes that I just don't use that often, which I'm gonna do this year. Like I mentioned earlier, I am gonna use more stuff. But wow, those MAVEN tweezers are so good. Okay, I need to shut up because my brows are coming out fugly. I really want to add liner, but you know what? I'm not gonna add eyeliner today. Let me take my headband out, fix my hair, do my lips maybe, and I'll be right back. I ended up adding eyeliner. I was looking at the beginning clips and it's giving major catfish vibes. I did not know that my face looked that red. I think it's the camera that picks up a little bit more red because in person, when I look at myself in the mirror, it doesn't look that bad. But whatever, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to share it with a friend. Let's all get to know each other. Leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down so I can know. Subscribe down below and turn on your post notification bell so you can be notified the next time I post a new video. And until then, bye my loves. You can also subscribe to my channel quickly by clicking my face that just popped up here, or if you want to watch 2 other of my videos before you head out, you can watch them right here. I love you. Bye.